My last question is, what's the most valuable piece of advice we could leave listeners with here today? It could be a piece of advice for investors or investment firms that are counterparties and work with you all of the time. What would be your most valuable piece of advice after all the projects you guys have worked on?
I would say stay curious. I mean, you have to take that extra meeting. Don't have a premonition if someone wants to meet with you about what the outcome of that meeting is. You know, engage in that entrepreneurial spirit and have some good contagious energy behind you when you have these meetings. You never know what could happen from them. And be able to do an audible if you have to, and adjust to market climates, to opportunities, all the above. I mean, there's so many things out there that you can be involved in. That said, you need to, also be focused too on what you're trying to do and your goals are. So it's a bit of a balancing act.
Right. Yeah, it makes sense. Great. I appreciate it. Go ahead.
I would just add, sometimes we feel like we have to have all the answers before we go out there. And I think that you'll find that there's a lot of people willing to help if you're just willing to ask for the help and put yourself out there. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's a good way to learn. It's a good way to educate yourself. But there's a lot of knowledge out there in the industry that you can pick up. And I think, like Chad said, just be curious with it. And I think that leads you down the right path.
Right. Great. This content was created by commercialrealestate.com. Access our community, investment databases, training, and live events by visiting www.commercialrealestate.com.